Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Keisha the Sugar Muse, and today I'm going to be making cake pops. So here I have a basic vanilla cake. You can use whatever flavor you want. This is the same recipe that I used in my vanilla cake video, so if you would like a really good recipe, really easy, the ingredients and the instructions are on that video, so take a peek. So I'm gonna take my cake and I'm gonna break it up and put it into my bowl. You can use store-bought cake for this if you'd like. You can use chocolate cake. You can use whatever you can get your hands on. I just find it easier to bake my own cakes. You can even bake your cake ahead of time and freeze it. And that way all you have to do is thaw it out, crumble it up, and you're ready to go. Now you can do this in your bowl or you can do it in the pan, whichever one's easier. You probably need a bigger bowl than I have or you're gonna make a mess. So what I'm gonna do is crumble this cake up. You know what? I'm just gonna transfer it back. I'm gonna crumble up the cake. You could do this in a food processor. You can do it with a mixer. My hands are easier to wash than either one of those things. So I just do it with my fingers. I don't really add anything to my cake because my cake is already itself moist. I'm gonna crumble this as best you can, very well, until you can form little balls out of it. Now, if you do find that your cake is too dry and it's not clumping well, it's not moist enough for the recipe, instead of adding frosting to it, which a lot of recipes do, I'm gonna suggest that you add a little bit of melted butter or shortening. Butter makes everything better. And only add butter until you get the consistency that'll make the cake ball dough stick together. Now I'm gonna take some of my dough and see if it'll hold a ball. And it will form one, but it could use a little bit more work. So I'm gonna work the crumbs a little bit more. So what I have here is a meat baller. So I'm going to use this to portion out my dough. And what I'm gonna do is squeeze it. And if you've worked your dough enough, it should hold quite nicely. You may have a little seam where the edge was. That's okay. You can work the seam out. So I'm going to show you how to make one more shape. Actually, I'm going to show you how to make two more shapes. In addition to my hemisphere or circle cake balls, I'm going to make cake balls that are shaped like pencils. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a portioned ball and I'm going to shape it into a cylinder. And pat that end down, make it flat like a pencil eraser. And I'm going to bring this other end to a point because that's going to be the tip of my pencil. Now, it may not look like much of a pencil now, but by the time I finish dipping it in melted candy, it will look a lot like a pencil. So my last shape that I'm gonna show you is a square or a rectangle, whichever one these turn out to be. And what you can do is, I'm gonna take a little piece of parchment, lay it down, take my cake ball portion, and I'm gonna mash it down into shape. Once again, this is a lot like Play-Doh, so it's not difficult to work with. It just takes some time. Flip it over so we can get both sides nice and flat. And there you have your little square shaped cake pop. In my next video, I'm going to show you how I dip and decorate my cake pops, and I will see you soon.